This is not the SH Figuarts Super Saiyan Trunks, the boy from the future. What's up, everyone? Thank you for joining us once again on the Dstar01 channel. I'm your host, Dexter, Arafiles, and today we'll be looking at a KO, a knockoff, a bootleg, something that you get off AliExpress for $20, thinking that you are going to save money on the real deal SH Figuarts trunk. We're going to look at this, we're going to compare it to the real deal, and we're going to look at paint and detail, articulation and scale, and accessories. But before you do that, if you're looking for real, 100% authentic, not bootlegs like this, you know where to go. You can go to www.dstartoys.com, your reliable source for awesome action figures. Now, like all my action figures that I review, I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel about this guy as we open it. Let's go to the top cam. Let's see this. We haven't done this in a while. We haven't quite unboxed these guys. So let's go to the front cam, and you're going to see that, yeah, this guy has some issues. Like all bootlegs, I'm going to tell you right now, if you think you're going to save money, is time money? Yes. Just get the real one, as I always say. This one will have issues for sure. I mean, mine did. I'm pretty sure yours will too. But can you save this figure? I guess we're going to figure that out when we look deeper into this figure. But before we go into that, this video has a sponsor. Hit it! Oh, my back! Do you have back issues like good old Peter 2 here? If you're looking for a solution, look no further because Ewin Gaming Chairs has got your back. Haha, see what I did there? I've been using Ewin Gaming Chairs even before they sponsored this channel, and they are some of the best gaming chairs that I have used. The chair I am featuring today is the new Champion chair, which features a soft, breathable fabric, the new and improved cold cured foam, which conforms to your body, adjustable backrest, lumbar support, multi-directional armrest with magnetic full metal 4D PU padded armrest, and my absolute favorite feature, the magnetic headrest, which snaps and adjusts easily to the chair without the need of an annoying strap. I use this chair for gaming, editing videos, and even when I do toy reviews. It is ridiculously comfortable and has become my favorite chair for work and play. To get this chair and to see other awesome gaming chairs to fit anyone's budget, go to www.ewinracing.com and use code DSTAR to receive 20% off your purchase. Again, that's ewinracing.com and use code DSTAR for a big 20% discount off your purchase. Thanks to Ewin for sponsoring this video, and back to the review. Okay, so now that that's done, let's go dive right into paint and detail. I'm going to tell you exactly what's wrong with this guy. So something that happened when I was just messing around with this figure, clearly the arm does not work. The real deal has this issue somewhat, as it's too loose. The fake is much too tight, and if you look closely, let's see if we can capture that with the camera there with some light, you're going to see that the head of the peg of this arm actually broke in there, and therefore I can't plug in the arm anymore. It is way too tight, and the plastic isn't that flexible, hence the reason why it broke. Usually when people think of, oh yes, the harder it is, the more durable, that's not the case when it comes to action figures. You kind of want to have some flex so it doesn't snap off. When it gets harder, just keep this in mind, when you make something harder like plastic or metal, or not so much metal, but mostly like plastic, it's going to get more brittle down the line. So this is exactly what happened here, and the head did break in there. I'm going to show you right here. As you can see right here, this part on the other arm broke inside. Now I'm being very careful here, trying not to really move that around just so I don't break the other arm. So unfortunately that's what happened here. Let's look at other details here. There is a lot of fraying here, a lot of imperfections, as you can see right here. The paint just is very badly done. A lot of like plastic fraying on the hair and stuff like that. You can definitely see it. And look at here on the plastic right here. Not perfect, not sanded down, obviously, because you're not paying the full price of like 65 bucks for the real deal. And overall, he just doesn't look as good as the real deal, obviously, because you're not paying as much. So here's a freshly opened Trunks. And now we can see the big differences here. One thing that I have to say is good when it comes to the paint and detail, as I turn down my phone. I swear, every time I do videos, people are always messaging me. Anyway, so the difference here is, or one thing that's really good, is they actually got the scale right. The KO, or the knockoff, is just a touch smaller. I'm talking like a touch. And honestly, you're not even going to see it. It is a little bit smaller, but when it comes to like the scale and all the accessories that fit, they actually work really well. The hair swaps, the face swaps, and everything like that. But that's pretty much where all the good things end. Let's look here at the face of the bootleg. Look at the eyes right there, and now look at the real deal. You'll notice that the eyes on the real deal looks much better, and this one he kind of looks like he's looking way too up and a little bit cross-eyed. Yeah, and also look here at the plastic coloring on the chest. It's just so different. It's almost gray, and then his neck is like skin toned. Whereas here, not so much. It does look like it fits much better in terms of his chest skin tone and his neck. Yeah, this one just looks really bad. Also, the black on the bootleg looks more gray, whereas on the shirt right here, whereas the real deal looks definitely more accurate, more black. And again, the fraying on the plastic is always seen on the bootleg when compared to the real deal. And of course, let's look at the hair, as I was talking about with the hair. Look at all those plastic fraying, and then look at the real deal here. See if we can focus up. As you can see here on the real deal, no plastic fraying whatsoever. Excellent paint, excellent work right here. So much like the real thing, you're going to have issues with the arm, but this one is too tight, this one's too loose. I did the super glue mod on my first one. This is a brand new Trunks, so I can show you the differences here. So yeah, this one does have issues without a doubt. Now, let's go into articulation and scale. Let's see how tall this guy is standing. Let's stand him up really nice and tall. Let's take out the ruler. At the very tippy top right here, we're looking at 6 inches tall. Let's take the real one so you can see, yes, it is also 6 inches tall. So they do work really well together. And just because I want to show you, and I know I said it, but I got to show you. I got to say it. I got to show you, not just say it, right? So I'm going to switch out the hair, and this is the real one on the fake, and it does work. See? And you can do it vice versa. So here's the fake one, and we're going to put it on the real deal here. So yes, the accessories do fit, and let's get the fake face on the real deal here, just so I can show you. So this is the fake, and then, just for fun, let's put the fake one as well. Actually, let's put the real one just to see how it mixes and matches here. So that's the real hair, and that's the fake face. So they do work well together. So let's say you were missing a face and you don't really mind about how imperfect the fake one looks, then yeah, you could get the bootleg and go ahead and do a switch off. Or let's say you lost the front hair. That happens. I mean, believe it or not, it happens all the time. Like, people just lose hands, swords, faces, hair, and stuff like that. And therefore, this bootleg actually would serve as a parts figure. So let's talk about articulation. We have an up and down here at the toe, which actually surprisingly isn't too hard. We got an up and down here at the ankle. We do have a bend at the knee, which isn't half bad. The bend at the knee actually looks pretty decent. And the legs right here, just like the real one, actually, this one's way looser. Not so flippity flop in there, and there he goes, his arm goes. It's more flippity floppity than the real deal, unfortunately. But it's not so bad where it just flops all over the place. So it actually can hold the pose, as you can see right here. And he also does decent front kicks and side kicks. So we do have a rotation here, 2 rotation points right here at the midsection. We do have somewhat butterfly joint. Actually, let me see right here. Yeah, so this one has a nice butterfly joint on the real one. The fake one, yeah, also has a butterfly joint, which is not bad. Also, the jacket is designed the same way, so which is really cool. Of course, we have that bicep swivel, and here is something that you have to know. Look at this elbow. Now look at the real deal. It looks much more clean, much more natural, whereas the bootleg just has sharp edges. Doesn't look good. It looks like it is maybe way too small or way too big. I'm not. Yeah, actually, let me push this sword aside. It looks like the elbow joint is too small on the fake, so that's why it looks like that. Whereas this one is scaled just right. And of course, we have a ball and peg here at the wrist, looking to be, oh, and don't forget the 2 at the neck, looking to be well above 20 points of articulation. And he's actually quite articulated. So let's go into accessories. Let's jump right into the sword. And you're probably wondering, Dstar, why don't you have a sword on him? You had the sword on the real one. Why didn't you keep the sword on the fake one? And here's the reason why. Here's the real one, by the way. And then here's the fake one. So my issue with the fake one is the real one is soft, pliable, right? It can actually stretch a little. This, on the other hand, is the complete opposite. This is very rigid, even though it does bend a little, and it doesn't stretch at all, and therefore you can't really put this on him correctly. The easiest way to do this is to just super glue the straps in and then put it on him. That's really the best way to do it. I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to show you guys that the fake one, this plastic is not soft and pliable, as soft and pliable as the real deal, and therefore putting it on him is a pain. Let me tell you, I tried for about 5-10 minutes and I said, you know what, I don't want to do this. This is not good. But the sword is much to be desired right here. Yeah, this is not very good. There's all kinds of fraying here on the plastic, as you can see on the edge right there. The paint apps are not good at all. This just looks like a Gundam model piece that you just took off the sprues and you decided not to sand it, and you said, you know what, that's good enough. That's what this sword looks like. I am not a big fan of this. It just looks really, really bad. But it's a sword, it's Trunks' sword, and let's compare it to the real deal here. So this is the real one, and the real one has like a wrap on the grip, whereas this doesn't have a wrap that much. Actually, it does a little bit, but it's more smooth. Yeah, more detail on the real deal, obviously. And then this one's the fake. Yeah, not as much detail. Also, the hilt looks much different. Look at that. There's a big difference there. Wow, actually, I didn't even realize that until I looked at it. It's almost like the fake is a completely different design when it comes to the hilt. So, wow. Big difference there, like I said. Let's go to the top can. Let's look at other things that you get with him. You get the assorted hands. You get the non-Super Saiyan head. You get the 3 Super Saiyan faces. And, of course, the different front Super Saiyan hair. So that's all you get. Let's take out the powered down face, as you can see here. Let's go to the front cam and look at that. So that's it right there. Yikes on that face. Let's take out the real one real quick. And this is the real one. And also look at the box difference here. Yeah, big difference right there. Let's look at the real one real quick. Again, like I said, this is a brand new one just because my my other one is modified. So this is the real deal face. This is the fake. Big difference right there. Actually, look at this. They gave him Super Saiyan eyebrows. They didn't take that detail into account. Oh my gosh, that's why his eyes are blue. Hold on, do we even get... Hold on, there has to be a mistake here. Okay, good. That's what I thought. Okay, so they put that on there by default. Someone messed up in the factory. Oh gosh, I can't remove this. Hold on. All right, and come on. Okay, so I'm trying my best here. You're gonna need a tool if you buy this to remove that hair. It's almost there. Come on. Hopefully this will go in the final cut. Yeah, so it's almost like, yeah, it seems like all the paint dried up when they put it in, and therefore that's why it kind of sticks. Let's put the real deal here, or the fake one. There we go. So this is the face difference right here. So this is the bootleg, and this is the real deal. Yeah, there is a definite difference right here when it comes to the details of the face. This one just looks cleaner, smoother. This one definitely looks, well, like a bootleg. So let's put that on him. No issues with the head peg or neck peg whatsoever, and there you have it. That's Trunks right there. So that's pretty cool. So like I said before, they do interchange. And let's just do this just because. Let's take this other front hair, and that's how it looks. And I think that's really all. Oh yeah, one more thing before we end the accessories area. So the hands, the socket on the hands are too small. So you're gonna need micro pliers to get them to fit. Unfortunately, actually, yeah. So they're a little bit too small, and therefore this peg is too big. So what you gotta do is to take your pliers, spread them out a little bit, and therefore you can pop them in. I had a lot of issues with this when I first got it, and therefore, yeah, you need tools. So let's put this guy together, and then we'll come up with a conclusion of the SH Figuarts Trunks boy from the future. So let's come with a conclusion of the bootleg KO knockoff of the SH Figuarts boy from the future Trunks. Would I get this figure? If you are short on cash and you have the right tools and you're willing to do a little bit of sanding to get rid of the plastic fraying, and you're very careful with your figure and you're just looking for a figure to stand up, not really move around too much, and you want to save $40, yeah, go for it, I guess. That's a lot of things to do to get a bootleg to work. Or you could just buy the real deal, which a lot of places still have. It's not a rarity anymore. You can get the real deal for no issue at all. Actually, I don't have any more at Dstar01 but yeah, you can get him anywhere. The real deal is not hard to find. $60 for a pretty good figure. He looks good. He does have issues, the real one and the bootleg. So it depends on how much time you want to spend on these figures to make them work. For the most part, my Trunks has really no issues, except obviously the arms are a little bit loose, but I really don't care. I just put a little super glue on it and water, and bada bing, bada boom, tight joints and no issues. And I have no issues with this sword whatsoever either. This one, lots of problems. Again, you're gonna need tools. Anyway, guys, that's all that we have for today. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're always in the know when I post new videos. And if you're looking for real deal figures like this, not like this, you can go to www.dstartoys.com, your reliable source for awesome action figures, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Hey you! Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Where? Right here. Not there, right here. You. And thanks for watching. So, rate, comment, and subscribe. Right here, right there, right here. Yeah.